Hello, this is Jane Goodall. I'm absolutely delighted to send this short message about the importance of bees and responsible beekeeping. Without bees, we should be in trouble because they fertilize so many of our food crops, and their nectar, which we transform into honey, is a major source of nourishment for so many people around the world. Human beings have been working with bees for hundreds of years, and in many countries, bees were actually worshipped. In Tanzania, where I began the long-term chimpanzee study, in Gombe National Park in 1960, there are traditional beekeepers in the communities around the park. And not only is this a good source of income for them, but they're helping us to conserve the forest, because this is where they keep their hives. As I travel around the world, I often meet beekeepers, and sometimes the bees are still revered and treated with respect. But unfortunately, they're so often simply regarded as a way of making money, and their keepers are not aware how amazingly intelligent they are, how hard the workers have to work to collect nectar and look after the young, and the amazing complexity of their community. And what's worrying is that bees face so many threats today: climate change, loss of habitat, disease, and worst of all, the massive use of pesticides and herbicides by industrial agriculture. Well, all agriculture, actually. And this is not only killing bees, but other essential pollinators, as well as so many other insects and birds, too. Because of all this, it's really important to support efforts to conserve the endemic Canarian black bee, which is also endangered by the arrival of invasive species of bee. The Canarian black bee is not at all aggressive, which makes a beekeeper's job much easier. And most importantly, these bees are very adaptable, and they're able to survive and work in the varied environments and climates of many of the different islands of the archipelago. So I applaud the efforts of the government to protect the Canarian black bee. I understand there are many women beekeepers in the Canary Islands, and I urge all of you to continue with this important work. Always show respect for the bees and concern for their welfare. Never steal too much of the nectar for which they have worked so hard and which is needed to raise the next generation. Learn to live in harmony with the bees and be grateful to them. Thank you.